Hello there. Nice of you to join me. I was just wandering down past Muffin Man's house. Do you know the Muffin Man? Oh, sorry, that's besides the point. Welcome to the world of gluten tolerance. Quick bread land. Let me show you around. Okay, I know, you might be thinking, where's all the yeast? I want myself a dinner roll. And to that I say, get out. Leave. But really, quick bread land has no need for yeast. I don't want none of that. We are happy here with our chemical leaveners like baking powder, baking soda, or cream of tartar. Instead of needing hours of time to knead, ferment, proof, and shape, a little pre-measured sprinkle and we are off to the races. These agents will undergo a chemical reaction as it bakes to produce carbon dioxide, forming bubbles and increasing the baked goods volume. This reaction produces a porous structure and lighter texture than typical yeast doughs. And what's more, an advantage of quick breads is their ability to be prepared quickly and reliably without requiring the time-consuming skilled labor and the climate control needed for traditional yeast breads. So again, no yeast here. Really, no yeast. But even without it, we can make so many different things. Let me show you to our storage room. Whoa! This room is full! But just look at the variety. Chocolate chip cookies, pancakes, banana bread, raspberry scones, coffee cake, biscuits, sugar cookies, cornbread, chocolate cake, lemon pound cake, ginger snaps, and waffles. And we are just scraping the surface. There is so much more too. Potential is endless when it comes to quick breads. Trust me. Okay, so now I know what I can make, but how should I make it? Well, you bred my mind. There are 3 different methods to mix these breads. First, the muffin method is where you mix the dries, then mix the wets separately, and then mix them together. This helps to ensure you aren't overmixing the dough, and it will still have a soft mouthfeel when cooked. It also prevents tunneling in your dough, where it looks like this. Next, we have the biscuit method. This is where you make the dry mix first, cut in the cold fat, whether that be shortening or butter, and then toss in the liquids. You toss so you do not overmix the dough like you might if you used a wooden spoon. Finally, the creaming method is where you cream together the butter and sugar, then mix the wet and dries separately, and then add in the liquid and the dries in alternating batches. This helps evenly incorporate all ingredients. Oh look, now here's something pretty neat, a wild recipe in its natural habitat, but this one looks like a runt. It doesn't have the mixing instructions included on the page. Poor guy. So how should we approach it? Well, looking at the temperature of the fat in the recipe can give us an important insight into how we should put this dough together. If the fat is cold, you use the biscuit method. If the fat is room temperature, you should use the creaming method. And finally, if it is a liquid, use the muffin method. Now look at that gorgeous batter. There are 4 general consistencies they have: pour batter, drop batter, soft dough, and stiff dough. Pour batters, such as pancake batter, have a liquid to dry ratio of about 1:1, so it pours in a steady stream, also called a low ratio baked good. Drop batters, such as cornbread and muffin batters, have a liquid to dry ratio of about 1:2. And soft doughs, such as many chocolate chip cookie doughs, have a liquid to dry ratio of about 1:3. Soft doughs stick significantly to work surfaces. Stiff doughs, our last one, such as pie crust and sugar cookie doughs, have a liquid to dry ratio of about 1:8. Stiff doughs are easy to work with because they only minimally stick to work surfaces, including tools and hands. It is also called a high ratio baked good. As you can see, quick bread land is gorgeous, unless you happen to have a gluten allergy. I hope you've enjoyed our tour here. Come back soon.